What do y'all think that Uro's domain expansion would have done? Let's talk about it, but spoilers beware. Alright, first of all, shout out to Raphael who asked me about this today and just wanted to know if I had any cool ideas for what her domain expansion could do. So I've got one idea, but I also wanted to make this video to see what you guys could come up with as well. But we know that Uro's technique is sky manipulation, right? She can basically treat the sky as a surface that she can kind of pull and bend to her whim. What's important to note about this though is that when Uro manipulates space, she's literally just warping the space itself. She's not like breaking the things within it. For example, when she grabs and pulls this in front of her here, this structure doesn't crumble apart because she's ripping it from its place in reality. No, she's just manipulating the space itself, if that makes sense. That building is still perfectly fine as it exists and will continue to be that way once she sets things back to normal. Which means that Uro can't manipulate space to directly damage you. As we can see here, she manipulates where Akotsu's arm is, but his bones aren't broken here and he isn't actually stretching. The space itself is just being moved. So since Uro can't damage her opponents directly with sky manipulation, she's developed an extension technique called Thin Icebreaker, where she essentially breaks the surface of the sky and then hits her opponent with that force. So with all that out of the way, it would be easy to say that her domain expansion just is a sure hit thin icebreaker, right? But I think that's boring. So instead, I think it would be really cool if that within her domain, she could actually damage people directly with sky manipulation. Meaning something like this would shatter every bone in your arm. Honestly, it would basically be kind of like Kamui from Naruto. Now, obviously, this would be an incredibly lethal domain because she could basically just instantaneously crumble you into a paper ball, but I think that would be cool. But I'd love to hear y'all's ideas.